Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hai, apa khabar? Bertemu kita lagi dalam satu video dari channel YouTube Rizal Abd Rahim. Sebelum itu, sudahkah anda subscribe channel ini? Mana yang belum subscribe, pastikan anda tekan butang subscribe untuk memberikan sokongan dan dokongan kepada saya untuk terus berkongsikan sesuatu dalam channel ini. Dan tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, para penonton sekalian, hari ini saya nak mengambil kesempatan untuk mengucapkan tahniah kepada dua orang pelajar selian projek saya, iaitu Nur Liana Nabila binti Talha dan Nur Atira binti Muhammad Rosli, yang telah berjaya mendapat tempat ketiga bagi acara DPEX ke-25 Jabatan Kejuruteraan Awam Politeknik Sultan Idris Shah. Tahniah diucapkan kerana projek akhir semester mereka, iaitu projek yang bertajuk Multi-Purpose PRECAST kolom TROLLY, telah berjaya menambat hati juri melalui hasil produk yang baik serta hasil pembentangan yang sangat menarik. Jadi tahniah diucapkan. Semoga dengan adanya idea-idea ataupun inovasi seperti ini akan merancakkan lagi semangat anda untuk terus mencari idea-idea baru dalam menghasilkan inovasi untuk memudahkan proses-proses dalam kerja-kerja pembinaan. Baik, kita teruskan untuk melihat apakah produk, bagaimanakah rupanya produk multi-purpose PRECAST kolom TROLLY ini. Jom kita saksikan video yang seterusnya.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Liana Nabila binti Talha, matrix number 17 DKA 83F1014.
My name is Nur Atira binti Muhammad Rosli. Matrix number is 17DK18F1032. Our title is Multi-Purpose PRECAST kolom TROLLY. Okay, now I'm gonna give a brief introduction about our product. What is IPS? IPS stands for Industrialized Printing System. It is a method and consists of components that are fabricated, casted, and customized in a controlled environment. There are 6 categories in IPS, which are steel framing, timber framing, innovative system, reusable formwork, blowout system, and precast concrete. For your information, this is a precast column. It's one of the structure precast column system in the main structure. And then we continue with the problem statement. First of the problem statement is the last number of workers in the construction. Second, time taken during construction. This is evidence that show why we create the product as a solution to solve this problem. Okay, now move to the objective of our project. The first one is to illustrate multi-purpose PRECAST kolom TROLLY using AutoCAD. Second, to determine efficiency, lift and move PRECAST column using height and time. Both pictures show the product that has been produced according to the design made from AutoCAD. And we use reversible tires for easy to lift and move precast column. With a tightened product from and having a tire up front, it can ease the pressure of the load on endure while carrying the column precast. Okay, now move to the objective of our project. The first one is to illustrate multi-purpose precast column trolley using AutoCAD. Second, to determine efficiency, lift and move precast column using height and time. Both pictures show the product that has been produced according to the design made from AutoCAD. And we use wheelbarrow tires for easy to lift and move precast column. With a tightened product from and having a tire up front, it can ease the pressure of the load on individual while carrying the column precast. Next, I will explain the significance of studying. The first one, to facilitate the work of lifting and moving precast column, such as small-scale construction. This is because it has wells that help you to move the column far easier by reducing the amount of effort required. Next, this project does not waste time where employees do not have to scramble to lift and move precast column because it not requires large number of workers. And now, you can easily move the column from one place to another place. Furthermore, this product can help IBS to ease the work and also save time in construction process. Last but not least, the product can attract many contractors to venture into IBS and also reduce the manpower.
I'm gonna continue the explanation for our project, which is Chapter 3, Methodology. In the chapter, the study will be focused entirely on the aspect or element of the material in relation to the methodologies used in success of this innovative project. Next, I will start explaining about flow chart, which is the step, the process, multi-purpose precast column trolley. First step is identify the problem statement and issue. Second, collect all the data needed for designing, lift and move precast column trolley from book, journal or patent. Third, propose a proposal, and if the improvement needed, we will repeat previous step again. But if not improvement needed, pass to the next step to proceed. After that, buy the material needed to make multi-purpose precast column trolley and send to the suitable factory for make the product, then testing the product. After testing the product, and we will come out with the result. If the result fail, we will back the previous step, which is testing the product again. Once the result is success, the project will be reported. Okay, now move to the final design of our project. Each design is a redesign to achieve better product effectiveness. I will explain about our design according to the view that has been sketched in AutoCAD. For front view, we can see there is handle that can be adjusted up to 6 feet to control the movement of the tool while carrying the precast column according to the size. In addition, there is a brake winch at the bottom of the trolley body that serves to pull heavy loads like a precast column weighing 30 kg to 80 kg on the trolley. Last but not least, the pulley is placed to support the movement and change of direction of the cable or belt, which is stands of the transfer of force between the chart and the cable or belt, so that the cable used does not break quickly when rubbing the roof surface. Now, move to rear view. We use bearing to provide a load friction film between the rolling element and the risk of contact with cages, guiding surface, retainers, and so on, and to protect the bearing components for corrosions. In addition, in the middle of the frame, there is an additional handle on the right and left to make it easier to set up a precast column during construction. From the side view, we can see this product uses the concept of latch to lock the product from being stuck with carrying precast column. From the top view shows that the position of the materials used is clear. We'll continue with step to use the product, and you can take a look the video that we have prepared. I will explain one by one. So the first step is open the fold of the product to make it straight. Second step is insert the solid rod inside the hollow steel to connect with the front tire. Then Lock the latch at the bottom of the fold so that the product does not fall when lifting the column. The last step is adjust the length of the handle according to the appropriate length, then lock it using bolt and nut. After completing all the steps, product can be ready to use for lift and move.
In this chapter is explained data analysis of several tests that have been conducted. The purpose of this testing is to make sure this product can support the column during the run test and also make it easier to handle the trolley. So we have done the run test by lift and rated the column, and it has been successful done. Okay, now continue the result of data in this questionnaire so that the respondent had the highest period of experience is 1 until 3 years, which is 45%, and the lowest is 6 until 9 years of experience. This is to study the difficulty of an individual in bringing a precast column according to experience. Needed to lift and move a precast column 4 inch time 12 feet. During the construction, showed that 17 respondents were able to lift and set up column for size 4 inch time 12 feet. Manually requires a lot of manpower. The highest number of employees is to 5 to 6 people. This pie chart showed that 97.5% choose it is difficult to move a precast column from one place to another place. Then, time taken to move a precast column 4 inch time 12 feet for a distance of 13 meters. With conventional method, takes 3 min until 6 min to bring column for size 4 inch time 12 feet from one place to another place. Percent of respondents agreed that multi-purpose precast column trolley can reduce manpower and trolley is easy to operate while carry an erective precast column. Besides, 70.30% of respondents agreed that using multi-purpose precast column can reduce time taken during construction. Based on the questionnaire, 40 respondents gave a good response. Our respondents have an average of between 1 to 9 years working in the development department. Summary of data created: the conventional method of lifting precast column require a lot of manpower, and the time required to carry a pre-printed wall to carry precast column at a distance compared to a multi-purpose precast column trolley with a female labor weight 45 kg and the time taken less than 1 minute for distance 30 meters. Lastly, conventional method for carry and erecting precast column are difficult to operate. Multi-precast column is easier to operate based on questionnaire. Our respondent agreed to recommend multi-purpose precast column trolley to others because of the many advantages of this product for future use.
I will continue in chapter 5, which is a conclusion and a suggestion. Conclusion is the final conclusion for this project, and recommendation is also a recommendation to improve the product in the future. In conclusion, a multi-purpose precast column trolley achieved all objectives. Multi-purpose precast column trolleys are produced according to the design of the drawings that have been made with discussion and supervised by the supervisor. Next, the test of the possibility of multi-purpose precast column has a good response based on the respondents from the questionnaire that has been given to lecturers, students, and small construction workers. Moreover, most of them strongly agree that the multi-purpose precast column trolley can reduce the time to carry columns easily and do not use large manpower. Therefore, it can also reduce the risk of workers being hit by weighing up to 80 kg. Furthermore, the product can also reduce the cost of employees' salaries. Therefore, we can conclude that most respondents agree with this innovative product because the product provides many benefits to consumers during the construction project, and even the cost required to make this product is low. The price is affordable for the construction building marketing. Finally, it can also be used for small-scale maintenance works and is not dangerous for its users. For recommendation, there are some suggestions for multi-purpose PRECAST column trolley that can be improved. First, the front tire should be wider so the multi-purpose PRECAST column trolley can maintain stability while turning the trolley. Next, replace the brake winch with a hydraulic tag so that the process of lifting the column over the trolley does not take long. Lastly, add a clip as the current column binder on the trolley so that safety is more secure, and during the erection process it is easier to remove the column from the trolley. That's all from us. Thank you.